Hey everyone, this is Frank with your Pivot Boss Premium Market Outlook for crude oil futures for September 29th, 2014. Here's a look at crude in the daily time frame. The key level to watch here as we head into the new week is going to be 92.88. That's composite VPOC. You can see that Friday prices closed above that level for the first time in a couple of weeks. The last time price closed above that level was here. Prices failed to hold above value, and then the stops came out for a push back toward 91.20 and below. Now we have to see if that's going to happen again here, because obviously prices have been trading within a very clear trading range. They're coiling toward an apex, and expansion is likely to be seen very soon. If prices can remain above 92.88, that gives a very good solid opportunity to push this thing to the upside into the LVN at 95s, 95.20s, and if you can push through that LVN there, that's going to be significant because it opens up the upside, and all of a sudden you're hitting upside levels like 96.18, 97s, 98.25. Failure to get above that zone, though, is going to be significant because this is an area where sellers are going to come in to defend. They're going to defend the zone, so if price pushes in here, sellers are going to come in, defend, and push this thing back to value at 92.88 for a shot at pushing it back down in the profile. Now, one thing here is if you look at the profile, look at how it looks like a perfect bell curve right now. Very nice bell curve. That means that the market is in balance. What happens after balance is imbalance. Right now, prices are trading from the LVN, going all the way to the apex here at 92.88, and then going all the way down to another LVN. That is a perfectly shaped profile. And anytime you see a perfectly shaped profile, it's not long before you see imbalance. So we have to watch the edges very closely. Failure to get above 94s will be very, very important, and all of a sudden you could be selling for a shot at taking 92.88 offered and then a push and expansion to the downside. That could be the earliest opportunity to sell this thing. Conversely, if prices pull back into 92.88, bulls will be wanting to defend value here and push this thing into 95.07 with a shot at reaching upside levels into 97.80, 97.82. So that's the early playbook here as we head into the new week. Watch 92.88. First retest of this level is going to be a buying opportunity for a shot at 94s. That's over $1 right there, and potentially higher. Sellers are going to want to keep 94s offered. So you're going to want to sell at 94s and take 92.88 offered for a shot at lower levels. Okay, so that's the early playbook. But down the road here, we're going to be watching this range for expansion because remember, this back end right here, this spans 5.5 points, which means once we get a confirmed breakout from this range, say we break to the upside, that implies a 5-point move higher. What's 94 plus 5? 5.5? It basically gets you right back to 99.5 to 100. So basically, we could be looking at a move way, way up here. So that is the type of balance that we could be looking at if the bulls are able to keep VPOC bid or keep the center of the range bid in general at 92.31 for a shot at upside levels. Failure to hold these key levels implies a move back to the bottom of the range and lower. So I think we're going to be heading into some waters here where we see some significant expansion in crude, and I'm going to try and be on the right side for you as we head into October. Now looking at the intraday time frame for a moment, we had a great trade Friday. Once we saw the squeeze here, that was a 50-tick move with a 25% scalar right here. We saw the squeeze. We pushed right up. The blueprint, the morning blueprint, held up perfectly. That's the key range from the overnight trading. Here's the midpoint. Here's the edge. And here's the 100% expansion target. Rather, the 50% expansion target. And we reached it. And that was the goal here late Friday heading into RTH close. So we're going to continue to watch this range here as we head into Monday's market. Any pullback into 92.77 is going to be a buying opportunity short term for a shot at pushing this thing into the upside expansion targets at 94.37 and 94.91. So that's the early look here. Failure to hold the trend. This is the trend right here. Failure to hold the trend and going bid through or going offered through prior VPOC here, which is about 93.05, 93.08, would send this thing right back into prior support at 92.20 and 92s. Remember, 92s are the big time level intraday to continue to defend. That area was defended Friday. or Thursday rather, and now we're pushing higher. So I think we could be looking at higher and higher price levels here if the market is able to defend any pullbacks to 92.77. All right, that's it for now. Let's see how it plays out heading into the new week. Good luck and trade well.